Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday afternoon football. We're live from Mars Stadium. This is the round 6 match between Vic Country and Vic Metro. Both teams are flying high early in the season and are looking like contenders. We're expecting a beauty between two sides with designs on going deep into September. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with Vic Metro. They generally defend well, so I think if they can get on top in the clearances and use the ball well, there's no reason they can't win this.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. Strap yourselves in, folks, because we're just about set for what should be one of the games of the year. Strap yourselves in. This could be one of the games of the year. The big men fly. Craig. Look at him go. Kicking for his first. It's fallen short. That's a useful ball. Craig, within range, can make them pay.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
They'll have to tighten up on him. He doesn't need much space to make you pay.
Vic Metro on the board early. The big men fly. Price. Craig goes back with the handball. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
This is good ball movement. Dodson got to the right position and hung on. Well played.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Critical contest coming up. Punched away. Bevan. It's a desperate tackle on the non-preferred and out of play.
Vic Metro would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Who can get the clearance? Under pressure. It's a hot footy. Great tackling technique there. Good ruck work. Blackwell with half a chance. Craig. They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
You've got to be taking these sorts of opportunities, especially when you're behind.
Back into play. Mills working hard and being rewarded. Searching kick. Had some assistance. Managed to get a handball away. Craig. Crunching tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Blackwell. Marks. That's hard to stop.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
They can take the lead, and it's okay off the boot, but okay isn't enough. It's a poster.
They might not get many opportunities as good as that one today.
No time like the present. The kick was centimetre perfect. They're moving the footy well here. Layla works hard to present, and they're away. Kicks to space. Dean takes an excellent grab. Craig, can he hit a target? No one can mark. Hacking it forward. They've turned it over. That's a powerful hand pass. Craig can run and carry. They're tackling with venom today. Good ruck work. Craig, they'll need to limit his influence. Showing real strength. They've worked it well. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Vic Country have won it back. Throws it on the boot. That is very charitable.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
He should have had his second goal there. It's been a bright start from him.
That's a strong mark. Normally delivers. Vic Country are out of trouble. Can he find a teammate? Price, all on his own. He might have thought about the corridor. Whitehorn. This is good footy. Clever kick. Honours the lead. Doesn't often waste it. They've given it up. Probing ball. Thumped away. Attracted a crowd. Layla, he'll feel that one. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. The two big men do battle. He ran into a brick wall. Good kick. Which way will it bounce? This might be travelling out on the full. No, it's scraped in for a behind.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Dean makes position. Neat little worm burner. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? And they're away. Burke, terrific tackle. They're tackling with great intent. The two big men do battle. He's wrapped up. Just shoveled it out. Straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire. There goes the kick inside the 50. That's skillful. Baker. Can he impose himself on the match? It's a bad mistake. They're on point so far. Chambers ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Well-weighted kick. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Mistakes are perfectly acceptable, except for the ones made under no pressure. This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
The ball's been living at one end. That's an impressive mark. In no hurry here. Whitehorn can keep it moving. Waiting for someone to come at him. Baker has got loose. Ignoring the corridor for now. They're keeping the ball well. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Who's front and centre? Gets his kick despite the heat. He's off. Whitehorn can get it and go. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more. Vic Metro have had their lead reduced to a point. The big men fly. Craig, anyone's ball. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Big tackle laid. No way through there, and they'll reset. The two big men do battle. Taken to ground. It's not a fair fight. Not a lot of flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Good ruck work. Price, Vic Metro have denied them the corridor. Slater clears the area. He's run into trouble. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Slater closed him down. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. The two big men do battle. Is anyone home? Regan, not on my watch, he says. He's set upon. Rinse and repeat. Rucks go at it. Craig, he's tugged it. It was always likely to fall short. Tidy ball. Baker runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Good ruck work. Well done. Great commitment. He's gone. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Vic Country might be about to start something. Has to be clean. He's caught. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Good ruck work. Craig farms it out. He's copped some of his own medicine. Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised. These half chances can often be the difference.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Price. Craig. He's been busy so far. Maxwell on a lead. Who's at home? Burke. Here's real danger now. Into the pocket he goes. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
It's not a tight angle, but he goes with a check side and threads it.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. The big men fly. I don't think he meant to smother it. Absorbs the pressure. He's drawn a crowd. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. The two big men do battle. Craig, quick kick towards centre half forward. Burke! That one was always his. Delivers it inside 50. Anderson can go back and put them in front. The defence has fallen down. Slater, he's besieged. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Rucks go at it. Craig, he's been accosted. Price, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? We will do it all again.
2 rucks, please.
Good ruck work. Under pressure. The fans will be happy to see this.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
He didn't want it to spill out there. The two big men do battle. Anderson met solidly. You asked for it, you got it. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment.
Vic Metro have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
You'll have to earn your kicks today.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Punch clear. Knew the tackle was coming. Craig, Hamilton, managed to get a handball away in no man's land. It's been called deliberate. He can argue his case, but there is absolutely no point.
It's a brain fade. The coach will surely forgive him as long as they don't lose by a kick.
2 in a row.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Vic Country in front now. The big men fly. Price squeezes the kick. Time to turn on the Jets. Dean stripped of the footy. Price kicks to centre wing. That's careless kicking. Normally delivers. You can't afford to do that too often. He doesn't waste many. Craig read it well and claims the mark. Good thinking and good execution too. What's he got on offer? Goes long, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. Probing ball. Bevan wins it back. Great mark. The defence is disorganised. Punched away. Throws it on the boot. Dodson couldn't quite. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Rucks go at it. Blackwell doesn't often waste it. Fitzpatrick, great hands there. Slater, Price gets in the way. Baker, Anderson gathers. Maxwell, it's a hot footy. He's normally good on his non-preferred. He's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in his own forward line.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
That's a useful ball. Quality delivery by foot. Slater works hard to present. Well done. Can he find a teammate? Turned over on centre wing. Maxwell. Dangerous to leave on his own. Baker honours the lead. Great play. Defence 101 there. Mills onto it. He's so clean with the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's skillful. Bevan couldn't haul that one in. You can't question his commitment. Can he hit a target? Well played. They are tackling machines today. Craig, he's made a bright start. Centre square, loose ball. Slater. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Craig leading from the front. Slater. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Blackwell. Plenty of heat in this game. Feeling the heat. Vic Country in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Vic Country would no doubt like to hit the scoreboard a bit more, but they're absorbing the pressure very well, and there's been lots of it applied. This might be a case of grinding the opposition down rather than blowing them away.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. They are hunting the ball carrier. Blackwell, he's so good in close. Dean reads the play so well. Careful with the kick. Baker, he just dropped it. Towards the goal mouth. Chambers doing what he does best. Just shoveled it out. No easy exit. Vic Country under great pressure. Looking for some quick ball movement. Craig, they're building something dangerous here. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. Craig, Anderson. He'll be sore in the morning, out of the congestion. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. That's great footy.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Vic Country are under siege at the moment. The kick is precise. Slowing it down. That is not the place to turn it over.
He had much more time than he thought. That's a really poor result. Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
The ball's been living at one end. Can they get it forward this time? Short pass looks good. Slater has found some space. Maxwell can keep it moving. Tidy ball. Vic Country are out of trouble. They've opened them up here. Searching kick. It's a bad mistake. That's a powerful hand pass. When one tackle just won't do. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Mills. Had some assistance. Blackwell lowers the eyes. Vic Metro looking dangerous. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. He's got an option in the centre square. Slips through his fingers. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Hamilton, Blackwell has bobbed up. This ought to end in a goal. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
Vic Country are struggling to transition the footy. Burke! He's taken a beauty. A chance to clear now. Felt the pressure. Layla wins it back. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Price working hard and being rewarded. Good-looking kick. Whitehorn has charged into space. Have they weathered the storm? Towards the boundary line. Maxwell has got loose. Slater in the clear. He's hit up the lead. He's had little impact so far. Vic Country moving the ball well. Delivers it inside 50. He's under close attention. This will be coming straight back.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
If anyone can, it's him. But he hasn't got that online.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Mills pushes into space and receives the footy. Whitehorn spoils. Slater. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Good ruck work. Blackwell. Anderson. Crunching tackle. We've got another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Craig. They cannot keep him quiet. Loose ball on centre wing. Whitehorn. He's run into trouble. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Is anyone home? Good disciplined defence. Look at him go. Just had to get it out. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Marshall has pushed deep and can have a shot.
To put them back in front.
Launches it. This will bring the house down. He's landed it.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
Vic Metro have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. He's got support. He's wrapped up. Felt the pressure there. They might be caught out on the turnover. Kicks to space. Anyone's ball. Taken to ground. They're tackling with great intent. Good ruck work. Anderson, he ran into a brick wall. Gets his kick despite the heat. This is promising. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They're tackling with venom today. Punch clear. Got to get rid of it. It's a desperate tackle. Squeezes the kick. Not on my watch, he says. Blackwell, ever reliable. Price. He's not one to take a backward step. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Punch clear. They've got good chemistry, those two. Dean, harassed into an error. Which way will it bounce? Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Blackwell, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Thought his way through it. That's well played. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. They've got a problem now. Vic Country have been caught napping.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. That's a useful ball. Good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. They're moving the footy well here. He's been industrious. Slater, all on his own. And they're away. Burke works hard to present. Keeps it low. Price has a vice-like grip. Doesn't often waste it. Maxwell on a lead. Picking their way through. This is good ball movement. Can he impose himself on the match? Evans clears the area. Absorbs the pressure. They've bottled it up. Rucks go at it. Anderson, Price, Slater. He's been accosted. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Good ruck work. This is great pressure footy.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
The two big men do battle. Feeds it out. That's an aggressive handball. Can he find a teammate? Slater intercepts on centre wing. Quality delivery by foot. Great play. Can't hang on under close attention. Vic Metro on the ball now. Hamilton with a chance to run. He's generally a good kick. Punched that like he meant it. In no man's land. He's been quiet. That's a bit of a waste. It's not a fair fight. No way through there, and they'll reset. Rucks go at it. Marshall, Hamilton, knew where the help was. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Who's got the wheels? And they're out of trouble. Anderson read it well and claims the mark. Takes the short option. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Stoppage coming up on the wing. The two big men do battle, like Batman and Robin. That's a dreadful hand pass. Neat little worm burner. Whitehorn can send them into attack. Maxwell with a chance to send it forward. Lace out. Great footy.
Are we going to see lead change number 4?
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Slick hands. Dangerous place to lose it. And they're away. Honours the lead. Normally delivers. Slater. This is good footy. Can he hit a target? Manages to find a teammate. Takes the logical option. He's everywhere at the moment. Miles tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That's careless. Shaves the grass with that one. Bouncing ball. He's set upon. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Price, Anderson, Slater takes the hand pass, hacking it forward. It's a hot footy. Out wide with the kick. Foot race on the wing. Dodson only knows one way. This will go very wide. Probing ball. Marshall, dangerous to leave on his own. Looking for two in a row. Punched away. Regan. He's split the middle.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. The big men fly. Marshall, now it's someone else's problem. Met solidly, attracted a crowd. Vic Metro won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Good ruck work. Anderson, he's stopped in his tracks.
Vic Country have been pressuring their opposition into plenty of mistakes, but they've been inefficient themselves, so they haven't got the rewards they arguably deserve.
Marshall.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Good ruck work. Craig, under pressure. Anderson, this is promising. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
Vic Country would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Who can get the clearance? Craig, Whitehorn in his natural habitat. He's been busy so far. Centre square, loose ball. Defence 101 there. Plenty of heat in this game. Vic Metro having a great patch. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Craig can keep it moving. Well played. What's he got on offer? It looks a well-oiled forward line.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Critical contest coming up.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Off target, that should have been a goal.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Back into play. Layla accepted the invitation. Kicking for his first. That hasn't made the distance. It's a poor result. Slater with a chance to relieve the pressure. Sizes up what's ahead. Good tackle. What can they generate? It's loose inside the 50. That's commitment to the cause. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. The two big men do battle. Craig, he's gone. Price. Half-time, and we have a close one on our hands. Just what most of us wanted. Well, the neutrals among us anyway. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Goals are at a premium today. They've been few and far between. That's not to say that this match hasn't been enjoyable, though. Sometimes low-scoring matches can be wonderfully entertaining. There are only 15 goals scored in the 2005 Grand Final, but it's an all-time classic.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Important clearance here. Price. Anderson. Whitehorn. Manages to get off a handball. Craig. They've worked it well. He's besieged. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Whitehorn. The fans will be happy to see this. We will do it all again.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Price. That's poor play. Harassed into an error. Baker runs onto it. Sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
One kick game again. Big clearance to win here. Price. They've put themselves under pressure. He'll be sore in the morning. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Rucks go at it. Craig kicks to space. Good thinking and good execution too. What's he got on offer? The defence has fallen down. Second effort needed. Maxwell. Whitehorn. It's a tough game. Great tackling technique there. Rucks go at it. Blackwell hasn't seen a lot of it. Marshall, too slow. You asked for it, you got it. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. The two big men do battle. Price, Anderson, squeezes the kick. He's hit up the lead. I've liked his game today. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Closed him down. Layla, desperate to win it back. He still found a way. Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
We haven't seen many goals here, but what we have seen is two very disciplined, hard-working sides refusing to give an inch.
Anderson. He's kicked it like an arrow.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Vic Country with their noses in front. The big men fly. Navigated the traffic. They're moving the footy quickly. Evans marks. That's hard to stop.
They'll be in front in a moment.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
Vic Metro are really taking it to them today. The big men fly. Dishes it off. The defenders will be nervous. That's well played. A bit of friendly fire. They've forgotten about him, and he might make them pay. He's kicked a goal.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
Vic Metro with a break now. The big men fly. Craig. Crunching tackle. They're going hammer and tong. Not on my watch, he says. He's only had the one inside 50. Blackwell. That'll go close to the line. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He's been inaccurate so far today, but he can make amends here.
Should kick the goal now, and does.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
It's a handy buffer they've established. The two big men do battle. Anderson, can he be the fire starter? Layla making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He ran into a brick wall. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Evans, a quick getaway wasn't possible. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. The two big men do battle. Anderson, they cannot keep him quiet. That's great footy.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
It hasn't been his best day, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
Three goals apiece this turn. The two big men do battle. Craig, Whitehorn. That's unusual. He's under close attention. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Good ruck work. Craig, Price. When one tackle just won't do. Anderson. He's suddenly a popular man. They're tackling with great intent.
They're close on the ladder, these sides, and this game is reflecting that. They're very evenly matched.
Price. Craig. He's kicked it the wrong way. Who's got the wheels? Dean gets his kick despite the heat. Baker. That's good work rate.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
Gives it a ride, but it'll pull up short. No one can mark. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
He's off, flirting with the boundary line. Mills has found some space. Here's a big chance to sweep the footy forward. He's caught. It's not a fair fight. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Punch clear. Anderson. They are hunting the ball carrier. They're tackling with venom today. The two big men do battle. Craig puts his head over it. One behind.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Vic Metro are struggling to transition the footy. Craig all on his own. He'll feel that one. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. The two big men do battle. Attracted a crowd. This is fraught with danger. Mills, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Craig, desperate defence. Slater. They get full value for a deep entry.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
We've got a great contest. Hope you're enjoying it at home. The big men fly. Craig, Blackwell. He's got support. Good build-up. That's a bruising tackle. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Punch clear. Out of the congestion. He's wrapped up. Can he find a teammate? Couldn't get an effective disposal. Under pressure. Vic Metro looking ominous. Vic Country have won it back. Good looking kick. Drops the football. He sends them inside for the fourth time. Evans. Hamilton. He's been accosted. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Who can get the clearance? It's a desperate tackle. Vic Metro won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Good ruck work. Price leading from the front. Craig, he's drawn a crowd. We'll have yet another stoppage.
Vic Country would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Thumped away. Slater gathers in the centre square. Price. The team physios will be working overtime. The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Price. He's stopped in his tracks. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Good ruck work. Craig. Can he hit a target? Dean doing what he does best. Marshall.
Vic Country have had enough of the ball, but they haven't been as efficient with it as they would have liked.
The two big men do battle. Craig. Anderson. It's a hot footy. Whitehorn farms it out. Baker. A bit of a panicked handball. Hall. He's been quiet. Blackwell. That's confidence for you. Not going with the spoil. Craig can keep it moving. Doesn't often waste it. Hall clears the area. You have to be tough to play this game. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. The two big men do battle. The umpire was compelled. Looking to hit up the short option. Baker, probably too far out to score.
A straight kick here, and they'll be in front.
Not his best. Blackwell spoils. He's set upon. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
And they're out of trouble. Craig on a lead. Good work rate. Vic Metro look well drilled. They've opened them up here. Lays it off. Slater navigated the traffic. Blackwell, that's a quality hand pass. Craig, will the umpire pluck a free kick? Taken to ground. Attracted a crowd. No way through there, and they'll reset. Good ruck work. Anderson just shoveled it out. Slater, he'll be annoyed by that. Crosses the paint. Mcleay has it within range.
He'd kick this more often than not.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Vic Metro are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Important clearance here. Craig, Anderson, Price in the right spot. Baker demanded the footy and got it.
He's batting at 100% so far.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Mills couldn't hold it under pressure. Bevan, he'll be sore in the morning. They've set up well for the kick-in. Good thinking and good execution too. Craig works hard to present. That's skillful. Vic Metro are out of trouble. Layla in the clear. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Quality delivery by foot. This deserves a goal. Punched away. Mcleay. It's a tough game. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Rucks go at it. Craig, Anderson, had to get it out. Whitehorn, that's a give up. Couldn't find a way through. Hamilton, desperate to win it back. Has a ping, it won't be a goal. Unselfish play. He would have been well within his rights to kick for goal.
Going at his second.
He completes the formalities. The distance is the only problem.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Craig in his natural habitat. He's gone. Good handball. Marshall fighting hard. The fans will be happy to see this. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. The two big men do battle. Anderson gathers on the half volley. Whitehorn, he's besieged.
Vic Country are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
Who can get the clearance? Craig, Price. That might have been dropping the ball. Panicked under pressure. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. That's commitment to the cause. We've got another stoppage.
Vic Metro are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Craig. Good tackle. You asked for it. You got it. Neither side able to clear the footy. Punch clear. Price just had to get it out. Craig. How will the umpire see this?
Vic Metro would be delighted to take this advantage to three-quarter time. They are in the box seat.
Good ruck work. Anderson. He'll pump them into attack once more. Manages to find a teammate.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
This will be a goal. Through it goes, and there's a kick the difference.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
That was a huge goal in the shadows of three-quarter time. The two big men do battle. Price, Craig, Slater somehow release the ball. Dishes it off. Blackwell with a chance to send it forward. Solid tackle. Does well under pressure. In no man's land. Mills. That's in the back. Neat little stab kick. Craig all alone in the centre square. Was that a throw? Slick hands. Dodson. He's copped one high. He's had little impact so far. Good disciplined defence. Craig. It's no place for the faint-hearted. No prior. And we'll have a ball up. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Vic Metro have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Centre square, loose ball. Big tackle laid. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Big clearance to win here. Anderson onto it. By hand. Blackwell gets the kick away. Mcleay appreciates that delivery.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Dean with a chance to run. Slowing it down. Baker has found some space. Got a little time here. Bevan in the centre square. Price gets his kick despite the heat. Craig, crunching tackle. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with great intent. The two big men do battle. Price, Anderson, out of the congestion. Slater. They've put themselves under pressure. I felt that one from here. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Good ruck work. Price swoops. Craig relishing the contest. Baker. It's a tough kick. Struck it well. Is it through? Wrong side of the post.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Layla to bring it back in. Doesn't often waste it. Blackwell has charged into space. Fitzpatrick has a vice-like grip. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? He's hit up the lead. Slater can run, and that's a great hand pass. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Neat little worm burner. Whitehorn makes position. No one can mark. A quick getaway wasn't possible. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. The two big men do battle. Anderson, Craig, they cannot keep him quiet. Baker, marks. That's hard to stop.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Critical contest coming up. I thought he was going to kick it himself. In he goes.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He's missed a soda.
Someone will be taking extra shots at goal at training during the week.
Back into play. The kick was centimetre perfect. Tidy ball. Good work rate. And they're away. Slater pushes into space and receives the footy. Takes the logical option. Hamilton. Vic Metro. Look well drilled. Can he find a teammate? Evans has got loose. Waiting for someone to come at him. Hamilton working hard and being rewarded. Out wide with the kick. He's stopped in his tracks. Uses the non-preferred. Layla, Mills. Hamilton handballs it to nobody. You can't question his commitment. He's lost it. Hacking it forward. Price. High risk, low reward there. Searching kick. Chambers. Can't mark. Miles. Runs onto it. That's well played. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. Burke. He's suddenly a popular man. They are hunting the ball carrier. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Good ruck work. Drives it inside the forward 50. Mcleay demanded the footy and got it.
To finish off the good work.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Can't keep hold of it. Absorbs the pressure. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Who can get the clearance?
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
Clean pickup. Looks good. He steered it through.
Full credit to him for putting that through the middle despite the tackle.
Vic Metro are keeping them at arm's length. Punch clear.
Craig, I've liked his game today.
Fitzpatrick throws it on the boot. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Can they get something going? Honours the lead. He's been quiet and will have a throw in.
Vic Metro haven't nailed the door shut yet. They'd love the next goal.
Punch clear. Craig just shoveled it out. It's a hot footy. Vic Country will have one eye on the clock. Good ruck work.
Craig,
Price.
what's he got on offer? He's been industrious.
Maxwell. He'll be sore in the morning.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Hamilton. Thumped away.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
The clock is the enemy now. Closed him down. Keeps it low. Loose ball on centre wing.
Craig,
Slater. That'll go close to the line.
that's a missed opportunity.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Clever kick. Quality delivery by foot. Chips to half-back. Vic Metro are out of trouble.
Layla,
Vic Country have denied them the corridor.
it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
Time is starting to become a factor. The two big men do battle. Under pressure. It's a tough game.
Attracted a crowd. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Slater.
They're tackling with venom today.
Punch clear.
Craig,
Will the umpire pluck a free kick? It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Takes the safe option. Price has found some space. Crosses the paint. Defence 101 there. Paul.
he'd like to have that one back.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
In no hurry here. Dean. They need a spark. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Bevan. Price. A model of consistency.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Looking for a quick transition.
What can they muster from the back half? Good kick.
Craig on a lead.
Picking their way through. Well played. Slick hands.
It's become a game of keepings off.
Keen to get the ball moving. That's almost a bonus. Manages to find a teammate. Kicks inside the forward 50. Punched away. He ran into a brick wall. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Who can get the clearance? Knew where the help was. Price. The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
He's done the work of two players today. It's been a brilliant effort.
Five-point match. The big men fly. Marshall, that's a bruising tackle. He's besieged. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Important clearance here. Anderson, they're going hammer and tong. Attracted a crowd.
Vic Country would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Craig dishes it off. Farms it out. Good hands. They've worked it well. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
That's a strong mark. Goes laterally. Dean gets to the front spot. In no hurry here. What's he got on offer? Vic Country might be about to start something. Dodson, all on his own. This is good ball movement. Doesn't often waste it. Bounced straight off his chest. Vic Metro have won it back. Marshall in his natural habitat. Craig, Hamilton, Slater. He's got support. That has to hurt. Got to get rid of it. Solid tackle. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Anderson. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Big clearance to win here. Craig, big tackle laid. You have to be tough to play this game. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Price, Anderson. A whistle for in the back. Normally delivers. Slips through his fingers. It's no place for the faint-hearted. These players must be exhausted, but they're still giving everything. Good ruck work. Anderson wins a hard ball. Gets his kick despite the heat. Dodson drops into the hole and marks. Slater. Burke lurking menacingly. He's had little impact so far. Dodson.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Punch clear. Anderson. Slater goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
Scores level. This is absorbing. Punch clear. Marshall gathers. The defenders will be nervous. He's hit up the lead. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Baker in the clear. Hall can keep it moving. Bevan gathers on the half volley. He's been accosted. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Punch clear. Craig, he's run into trouble. The fans will be happy to see this. Great tackling technique there. Good ruck work. Craig. Hamilton. Terrific forward pressure. Concedes ground. It's been paid. I think they prefer you to kick it to the opposition.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation. Should be able to think his way through this.
From the impossible angle. What a goal!
You are a superstar. What a goal!
Vic Country have got it now unless they do something silly. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Craig, Anderson, Slater. Mills. A quick getaway wasn't possible. He's drawn a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Who can get the clearance? Had some assistance. Throws it on the boot. Dean making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Manages to get off a handball. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Evans. He's done well to get a kick in, and it's almost a great goal. Almost.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Have they headed the danger off? Marshall trying to bring the Crummers into play. Mcleay. That probably should have at least scored. Lowers the eyes. This will suck up more time. Vic Country have won one of the games of the season. What stood out to you today, Huff?
Vic Country will take a lot of confidence from that. They didn't play their best today, but they stood up under fierce pressure and managed to get the win. They'll be able to draw on that the next time they're faced with a similar scenario.
OK then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Huff.
That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.